Hello, beautiful people. It is day number 4. Are we on day number 4 already? Of 31 Days of Tarot with Ethony. And today we are talking about our top favorite tarot books of 2016. And once again, I'm going to break the rules. I'm pretty much just going to talk about books a little bit. So I haven't really done a crazy amount of study on tarot with books. I have a few tarot books that I've gone, to here and there. But for me, this year, 2016 was the first year that I've actually started to really get back into reading since I was younger. So I've been reading a whole bunch of crazy, not crazy stuff, but a whole bunch of different type of things, from novels to, stuff that I'm interested in that I want to learn about. So, let's have an example here. So say I want to read Harry Potter. Then I'm going to read Harry Potter. And I'm not one to read more than one book at the same time. So it's really hard for me, and I have so many books that I haven't read that I'm just I don't even know what to read, and then I don't end up reading. But so yeah, say I want to read Harry Potter, and I'll read Harry Potter. And I was getting these books together, and I was reading a couple pages of the first few pages, and I'm I need to I just want to continue reading this book right now. I don't even want to stop. So I definitely need to read more. So I got this book for Christmas, and I really am excited for it. It's Lauren Graham. Nothing to do with tarot. I'm so sorry, guys. You can close this video now. It's not even related. But no, I love this book. Well, I'm sure I'm gonna love it anyway. There's biographies, people telling their life story, just plain novels, or things I want to learn about. Let's say the moon. I have the Moonology book, which is pretty awesome. I flipped through that a little bit, but I want to really read it front to back, at least the first few sections. I was just looking through the introduction when I was gathering these books, and I want to at least read the first two, all together. So there's that, and then I'm kind of interested in paganism and a little bit of witchcraft, so I want to just kind of learn about it a little bit. So there's the Inner Temple stuff. Great book. I'm not going to go through all these books, guys, but so there's that kind of stuff. And then there's more spiritual books. I have The Map by Colette Baron Reid, which I haven't read and I really want to read because I have the deck. I talked about that in my favorite decks, my top 5 Oracle decks for 2016, and I know that Katie Flowers has a review on the book and the deck together, and they aren't supposed to go together, but they're kind of based off the same type of thing, I guess, what I've heard. So I really want to read that. And then last year, I would say Christmas of 2015, I read a book called Your Soul's Plan by Robert Schwartz. So I read that in 2 days. It was a really good book. So, and I don't have that with me because I lent it to a friend, but I have the book right after that, and it's called Your Soul's Plan. So it's as far as I know, it's pretty much the same thing. So he goes around and interviews different mediums and different people that have gone through certain things and have gone to see these mediums, and it talks all about how your soul plans your life before you come into the physical realm. What does it say here? Discovering the real meaning of the life you planned before you were born. So it's really interesting, and it's more so of him just going around and meeting different people and hearing their stories and basically putting them in a book. So if this is anything like that book, and I'm seeing here, I just flipped through it, hold on. Yeah, so there's these are different parts of the soul sessions before the planning sessions with different types of different soulmates. And when it talks about soulmates, it's souls that you go through many different lives with, and not necessarily a lover, but maybe it's your mom in one life, and then in the next life it's your best friend, or maybe it's someone that's not super significant, but they're there to teach you a lesson, and that's what the planning is all about. You can believe that or not. It's something interesting, and I'm excited to read this book. the Your Soul's Gift. That would be, or this is gonna be awesome if it's anything like the other one. And then for tarot books, I have a few. So like guidebook wise, I really like, where did it go? I think it fell on the floor. I really like the Phantasmagoria with the Tarot Vampires deck. And so it's just the guidebook that goes along with it. And I've seen a couple people actually talk about this in their videos because I'm way behind in filming this. But no, it's a really good book, and I'm not like a huge fan of the deck, but I refer to this book a lot. I really do. This book and Holistic Tarot is a big chunky book, and it has a little section, like look at that, man. It has a section in here, I don't even know, it's like this big, and it goes through all the cards, and it really gives a good description of the cards. Like, so let's see here. So we have the 10 of Wands starts here, and then it goes on, and it gives you a full reversed meaning as well. And then it goes on to the next card. So between this book and that book, I've been looking at meanings and stuff, and other guidebooks too. But these are good just for card meanings, general, well, not even general card meanings, like different interpretations on cards and stuff. And I do that with lots of other guidebooks too, but these two, well, this isn't a guidebook. Wow, I'm rambling. The other one's not, but these two, in particular, these two books I like to go to for that. And one of the first tarot books that I got to study with was the Tarot 101 book by Kim Huggins. And I actually enjoyed the way it was written, but it gives you like exercises, and some of the exercises I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do this, and then I felt bad. I'm like, you know, like I have to do what it wants me to do, right? Looking back at it, you know, I don't really have to do everything, you know. It's a good resource to read, and there's lots of stuff in here, and they even have some spreads. Like, there's so many good things in this book. I went through it probably up to here with lessons, but I have read further into it because they do give you card meanings and in here as well. But I did flip through and read different sections, and there are some exercises that I really do want to do, but some of them in the beginning I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. But it's a good to even think about, just to get it in your brain, even if you're not gonna actually, you know, write out what it wants you to write out, but even to just think about what you would write if you were to actually do it. I think that is good. So there's that. And then I have the book Tarot Spreads by Barbara Moore, and basically it's just a big book full of tarot spreads, or spreads for Oracle. It's so, there's so many, and it goes really in depth on some of the spreads really go far in depth, but I go to the beginning here, and it gives you like different types of spreads that you can kind of choose from and look through. So I've kind of like gone here quick and like been like, oh, you know, like I want to look at a spread with spirit guides, so I'll go to, you know, page 136 and see what it is. And there's different spreads. Like, I mean, look, there's 3 different spreads for past, present, future. Look, these stones are not doing so well here, are they? I'm trying to get this filmed really fast, guys, and it's already like almost 10 minutes long. But like I said, yeah, there's 5 different situation spreads, you know what I mean? So it gives you a good variety and, you know, stuff to choose from. So yeah, this is a good book too. And then there's this book that I really want to read front to back, and that is Psychic Tarot. And I believe it's talking about like using your intuition to read the cards more so. It just gives you tips and tricks and advice on how to do that and improve your intuition. Yeah, so there's blocks. See, it's even talking about the cards themselves. So, I mean, this is definitely another really good book. So yeah, that's just a whole bunch of books that I have. No order. I wouldn't put a favorite on any of them, as all the ones I've shown you, I haven't actually read them all. I've read bits and parts of some of them and none of others, but like that just gives you a variety on an idea of the variety of books that I kind of want to read. So, yeah. And because I love this deck, we're going to pull a card. Why not, right? I just want to get a message, a nice little message for all of us here together, listening to me ramble. Those of you that made it this far, get a nice card as a thank you. And we have Think with Your Heart. And I will leave you with that little message there, guys. Have a lovely day, and I will see you guys all tomorrow.